Hi Geminis, I'm Nick, joined by Nala, having little doggy dreams in the background. I hope you guys are all doing so well. This is going to be your November mid-month reading, so the last few weeks of November, but it can carry on into December because energy is fluid. But whenever you watch this reading is probably when you're meant to watch it. And I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box. It'll pretty much be like a part 2, what you see here, where we will dive in deeper, ask further questions, and just explore whatever's going on, okay? So if you're interested, after you're done watching this, you can click the link to continue everything, okay? And as you know, these are general, so it may not apply to every single person. So if it doesn't fit your situation, please don't force it and just carry on with your day. This does apply to both men and women. And I would suggest to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, because these are all aspects of who you are. You may resonate or feel a little bit more like into the other one at times, or you may gain additional insight. Okay, and then if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is at NicLoves with 2 eyes. Alright, so I think that's pretty much all I needed to say. And oh my gosh, you guys, I got these new slippers on my Instagram. I took a poll and you guys voted for this one. I wanted to show you. Well, you probably don't care, but I'm gonna show you anyways because I love them. They're little doggies. You can't even see. It kind of looks like Nala. Oh, there's like hair here. Oops. Isn't it so cute? I know, I'm such a little girl. I just love everything like with animals. Even my phone case is like a little piggy. I'm like a 12-year-old. All right, so for today, while I was meditating on your guys' energy, the image that I saw was of cotton candy being made. You know, like how they like go around and around. But while they were making the cotton candy, or the hand was going around, in the background I could hear like a singing bowl, like ding. I know I don't sound like a singing bowl, but you know what I mean. But it was really soothing. It just felt so relaxing. I was just like, oh my gosh, I would never think making cotton candy and a singing bowl would go together, you know, but I was like, oh, it kind of works. And that whole motion, and then once it was done, it was like this, you know how cotton candy looks, it's like big and poofy and pink and looks fluffy like a cloud in the sky. And the person got a little piece and put in its mouth, and I saw the whole like the transformation of how it goes from like solid, you know, fluffy, into like liquid and just dissolves in your mouth. And so I'm feeling like this is symbolizing there's this like transformation going on for you, and maybe something you're working on right now, and that is going to be turned into something different. And there's going to be a lot of healing with that process because of the singing bowl in the background. I feel like there's something really soothing and healing about that process. It almost seems like it's like time slowed down while I was making it, but there's so much like beauty and just like patience in that process. So turning something that, you know, looks totally different and turns into like liquid and basically dissolves. So I feel like that's symbolizing something in your life, or even within yourself, that is changing, changing matter, changing density. But I feel like this is for the best. And I almost feel like there's a lot of beauty in this process. There's a lot of growth. I feel like there's just some power within you that is growing, that is changing. It can be even as simple as like maybe you love cotton candy, or you've been eating cotton candy. But I think most of us, we don't really eat cotton candy unless we're like out or like at a carnival or at a theme park or something. But you know, maybe that's your thing. But you know, that was the message that I got. So, you know, apply it how you find fit. Obviously it'll mean different things to all of you, but that was pretty much what I was like overall feeling. Okay. And you guys got another positive affirmation, and today you guys got, I am powerful. No, I am strong and powerful. I am strong and powerful. Okay, so you guys know the drill. I want you to say this out loud, and we'll say it together 3 times, but I want you to really say it with intention, like you mean it and you believe it, because intention is everything. If you're like, I'm strong and powerful, I'm strong and powerful, you know, it's not going to do anything. I want you to really say it like you mean it, okay? So 3 times. I am strong and powerful. I am strong and powerful. I am strong and powerful. Good job. I know it's so simple and so quick to do, but it's really effective. And I want you to write it down somewhere and say it every day for these last few weeks in November. And if you can, in the morning as you wake up, and then at night before you go to bed, okay? Super simple, quick exercise. Literally takes like less than a minute to do, but I really feel like can make a big impact in your life. And maybe you won't notice it till like later down on the road, okay? And then as your 3 natural gifts and strength, the first one you guys got is Father. And this is a talent for creating and supporting life. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Okay, so maybe some of you are fathers or soon to be a father, or you have a strong connection or a relationship with a father figure or a grandparent, something like that. But if not, you will have a role in being like that kind of authority, or being someone, you know, kind of like a father figure to someone that maybe doesn't have a father, doesn't have a good relationship with one. But I feel like you are really, someone is looking up to you, and you're really taking on that role of being an inspiration, guiding someone, keeping the family together, being like the head of the household. And it's something that you are going to be really good at the end of this month. Maybe some of you, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, like you're hosting Thanksgiving at your house or something, and you love doing that, you love getting the family together or something. But either way, I feel like there's so much light that's going to be in and all around you that's going to help draw the family unit together. Maybe if you don't have family around you, like friends or people who are close to you, bringing the whole circle together. You know, if like maybe you're that one friend, that one person who kind of brings everyone together, or like coordinates a schedule for everyone to meet up or hang out or something, like maybe you're that person. But really nice energy for you guys. Okay, so that's gonna be something you can take full advantage of, embrace, you're gonna be really good at in these last few weeks. It's gonna just be like a natural talent and gift. Okay, and then you got Alchemist. I actually just finished reading that book and I love it. I would definitely recommend it. It's super easy read, and I think it's only like less than 200 pages. I'll probably be reading it again in the future just to like get more out of it, because I feel like it's one of those books that you can read several times and always learn something new. So I would definitely recommend it. And it says transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. So you are a true alchemist in these last few weeks. You're turning everything that you know, your knowledge, your information, into wisdom, into creating something that maybe other people would never thought would be possible. Embodying and creating magic within yourself and showing it in the exterior, in your exterior world. Some of you, I think, are cooking something up, or you're working on something, maybe an idea or a project or a design or art piece or something you're cooking up. And I think it's like in the works right now. And I think in these last few weeks, you're probably going to be able to perfect it or gain more ideas, or be like, oh, I need to add this, or oh, I should add this or do this. But you're perfecting whatever it is that you're creating, okay? And this can all be within yourself or something exterior that you're trying to, you know, get going, all right? So you're a true alchemist in the last few weeks, and you're also this like father figure. Even if you're a female, it doesn't matter. You're like someone who brings people together and brings that light. And then your last natural gift and strength is guide. And this is your ability to represent the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. So many of you are, well, all of us really are divine beings, but you are going to be this like guide for others, and even your guide. Maybe in these last few weeks now, you're finally, you know, waking up to like, you know what, I'm my own light. I can guide myself. Why am I always looking to someone else or others to guide me? I can guide myself. And a lot of you are connecting with your spirit guides or with your angels, or maybe you've been receiving signs and synchronicities, and now you're actually noticing them, or you're aware of it and you're noticing it and you're following it now. Whereas maybe before you kind of noticed it, but you would brush it off, and now you're like, oh, no, that was a sign. Okay, like last time I didn't listen to it, this happened. So this time I'm going to listen to it. Okay. Maybe some of you have been seeing owls, or you hear like an owl. An owl may be one, like a spirit animal for you, or one of your animals, what do you call it? Or one of your atom totems. One of your animal totems. Oh, sorry, my Mercury's in Pisces. Sometimes I can't speak. I'm like, blah, blah. But a lot of you are really coming closer or beginning a closer relationship with your spirituality and with your own spiritual self. And I think you're really going to be connecting with the spirit world or with your angels and your guides this month or the last few weeks. Okay, so these are your natural gifts and strength for you to keep in mind, be aware of, and know that you're going to really excel at it and be able to fully embrace it and use it for your day-to-day life that can help you out. Okay, so now moving on to your actual reading. Geminis, as I like to call you, the gems of my eyes. I just think it's so cute. I feel like you guys have like the cutest name out of all the zodiacs. I don't know why. It's just Gemini. It just sounds so pretty, you know? Okay, so Geminis, I'm seeing that when it comes to your health. I'm not really seeing any problems, to be honest. I feel like everything's going pretty steady, pretty good. I feel like it's more of like an internal deepness that's going within yourself, like reflecting, having these deep internal like conversations with yourself, internal thoughts, a lot of mental thinking and cooking up things that's going on in your head. And I feel like that's kind of probably 24/7 for you, you know? But I feel more so now it's like there's a lot of new ideas, creativity that's going in and all around you, and a lot of things are going to be changing and transforming for you as your mind and your heart and your whole inner soul and spirit is transforming. Everything else around you is going to be transforming, but it's all happening within you first. A lot of you are bringing forth a good balance in your life of, you know, physical activity or like what your passions, your ideas are, but also staying true to yourself and following your heart and what your passions are, what drives you, your emotions, having a good balance between that. And I think there's a lot of excitement for you. There's a lot of excitement in what's in store for you. I'm seeing that some of you could have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, moon, rising, or Scorpio as well. I'm seeing that some of you could be doing a lot of sitting, or you've been sitting a lot or laying down a lot. And I feel like this is because a lot of things are going on for you. And I think a lot of you probably have been tired as well. I think in the beginning of the month, you were a little more tired. Now you're not going to be as tired. But I think during where you're sleeping, you have deep sleeps. Or at least when you are in a deep sleep, a lot of stuff is happening. Like your angels and your guides, they're all kind of working on you while you're sleeping. And I think during this process, a lot of things are being removed and put into you, but more so like remove things that you don't need. I know that sounds kind of creepy, but it's not in a creepy way. And I'm seeing like a lot of butterflies around you, so I feel like a lot of things are transforming for you. You are being transformed, and like the old you is going to be gone and dead, and there's this like new you that's coming and being resurrected. Okay, and this new excitement that's gonna be coming out of you. I'm seeing that when it comes to your like work, school, finances, again, you're finding a good balance, a good happy medium of like, you know, work, play, or like, you know, not doing too much of one thing and then, you know, having a good balance. And I'm seeing that you're going to be getting a new opportunity, a new message. This can be like an invite to, you know, go to some event or convention, or some kind of opportunity that helps you with your career or your work. Or maybe some of you are taking on like a new hobby. I'm seeing some of you could play an instrument or be involved in like music, maybe like a guitar, or some of you really like arts and crafts, or you design stuff or clothes or, you know, jewelry or something. I'm seeing some of you could wear stuff around your hair, like either jewels or pieces, or I don't know, stuff with your hair. But I'm seeing that there's a lot of creativity, and there's a message that's going to come through for you that's going to have some kind of opportunity for you. And also this can be an opportunity from someone who is, you know, wanting to make peace with you or is apologizing for something that they did. But I'm seeing that a lot of you are going to be, if you are feeling stuck or you're getting like writer's block in some way, go out into nature if you can. I know it's getting kind of cold outside now, but if you can, you get out the opportunity in the daytime, go sit by a tree or by a bench in the park or something and write, or, you know, have like a 5-minute break there and sip on your coffee or your tea or your latte or cappuccino, whatever, you know, floats your boat, kombucha, and just kind of sit there just don't do anything for a few minutes, or have a pen and paper, and that, I think in that moment you're gonna get some kind of inspiration or see something, you'll be like, oh, that's going to be the title of my essay, or that's going to be this. I encourage you to try that because I feel like it's going to help you, especially if you're always used to maybe studying or working in a building or in an office or in a library. Changing your environment, your surrounding environment, is going to help you. I think it'll give you some spark of like new ideas, or as opposed to just looking at 4 white walls all the time. Changing your scenery, I think, is going to really help you. I know it sounds kind of like dumb or like weird, but I would just try it. It never hurts. It might help you out, okay? And there's definitely something that's ending but beginning as well, and I think this is like a good thing for you. It's like your old self is leaving. A lot of you are actually evolving. And I know that sounds like, you know, hopefully we're always growing, always evolving, but there's this like big change that's happening for you. There's this like, I think you're gonna notice this. Probably it's been a gradual thing, but definitely by the end of this month, you're gonna look back and be like, wow, like I really was a different person. Like I changed so much of myself. Or like maybe you used to be very, I don't know, maybe you used to be a shopaholic, and now you're like, wow, I've really dimmed it down. I've really worked on myself, and now I'm not doing those things anymore. There's like this aspect of yourself that's really changing, and I think you're gonna really notice that. When it comes to like love and, I was gonna say love and finances. No, love and romance and relationships. Again, I feel like you are finding a happy medium, finding happy balance, learning not to be too fixed on love or get too obsessive over someone or over the idea of love, and making sure, you know, it's like, I don't want to be crazy in love. I want to be in a healthy, loving relationship. And so by looking for that, I want to create a healthy and loving relationship within myself first. And I think that's what you've been doing. And because you've been doing that, things are going to be changing for you. And maybe old friendships, old relationships that once were, you know, a big deal, are going to be in the back burner, or maybe are ending, or maybe they're just, you know, those people already serve their purpose in some way. It doesn't mean you can't still be in contact with them, but I feel like they serve their purpose on your path, and now you're going to be put on this different path to meet different people who are more on your frequency, your level, your vibration, okay? And I'm seeing that you're gonna get an offer, like someone may ask you out, or hey, Geminis, do you want to go to a concert with me? Do you want to go to this play, or this watch a movie with me? I feel like it's some kind of activity that you guys will do together. Like, let's go bowling, or let's go play basketball, or let's go take this painting class, or let's go take a yoga class together. I think someone's gonna invite you to go somewhere, like as some kind of activity you guys can do together, or like, oh, come watch me play, I'm having a show at this Blues Clues club or something. I don't know. I feel like it's something with music, with arts, entertainment, stuff like that. And I think this could also give you an opportunity, or maybe this person may have a certain connection with someone that can, you know, you can network or meet someone. But there's definitely something that is going to be ending and beginning. But I feel like this is going to be really good. Like some of you could be quit a job or something, but it's because you have something better ahead. Like, let's say you were working a 9-to-5 or something, and you know, it was paid well, you're doing well for yourself, but now you're given this opportunity to sign with some record deal or do something you really want to do that's really your passion, and so like, well, I'm gonna have to give this up, so end this, but you're starting something new that's gonna be even better, more fulfilling for you. You know what I mean? So it's like gotta be like that kind of ending, but in a good way, so not something you're gonna be really sad about. Okay, I know that kind of tapped into like work and stuff, but it's kind of getting like mixed up here. I'm seeing that you guys could be connecting with a Pisces or another Gemini possibly, or maybe this person has like mixed energies, or you know, it doesn't have to be those energies, it could be anyone, it could be any sign, you guys know that. But I'm seeing that this person could be someone from you connected with social media, on the internet or something, or maybe they're from a different town, different city, state, or they're, you know, they're different than you. Maybe they're a different culture, race, religion, or look different than you. I feel like this person could be very peaceful, zen, like maybe they're into yoga or like Pilates, or I don't know, Reiki, something very like spiritual, or just like, you know, I'm seeing that kind of energy for them. And I feel like this person is someone who's very indecisive, like probably can never make decisions. Like if you ask them like, oh, what do you want to eat? They're like, I don't know, I'm not sure. Where do you want to go tonight? I don't know, you pick. They never know what they want, and they're always kind of just like, I'm not sure, indecisive, okay? And they probably just like want you to decide, or like take the lead, or you pick what you want to do. And I think sometimes this person tends to get kind of just like stuck in their own energy, and they get bored, or they're just comfortable probably where they are, or they could even be like a homebody where they never want to leave, and they always just want to like stay comfortable and not like go out or do anything crazy. But I feel like they're gonna be making this big decision, and it's decisions having to do with you guys. And I think you guys were put on each other's paths for this big decision to take place. And I feel like you guys are coming together, and as you are transforming, you are being put on this person's journey, on this path. Your journeys are crossing, are coming into one like this. And I really feel like they feel a strong connection with you. Like I feel like you may be someone that brings them out of their shell, out of always being like, oh, like maybe timid or a homebody or never want to do much, and you kind of bring them out of that, and they are bringing you into a more healthy or calm environment, as opposed to always being all over the place, and helping you bring more peace and harmony and balance into your life. So you're bringing them out of their shell, bringing more fun and liveliness into their life, and they're doing the opposite for you, but both of you working together is like this beautiful combination. I don't know how to explain it, okay? But I feel like a lot of beauty is coming together for you guys, like this beauty of love and deepness, and this big decision is going to be happening, okay? So we're going to be diving deeper in the extended reading, you guys. I'm going to be clarifying everything that we saw here, and then diving into this person, seeing what are they thinking, what are they feeling, what they want you to know, and what their next action or move will be towards you. But it's looking really, really good, and I'm curious to know more. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh yeah, and then we'll be looking at the 3 things you should be aware of, be more cautious of this month, and then your advice at the end, okay? So thank you so much for being here. I guess I will see you in the extended reading, and yeah, take care, all right? I wish you all the best. Bye.